TBD friends. Welcome to den traditionella bondedemokratin. And a great something very poor, sad has happened. Yes. But yes, I after hitting saying goodbye and everything at the end of last time around here, yes, I alt-tabbed out of the world simulation here, as you do. But as you don't do then, preferably, is to forget about it. Yes, and also do not hit whatever you do. Do this before alt-tabbing out of the game. That would not have helped neither. Yes, because if you had done this before alt-tabbing out of it, it all would have been fine, But that didn't happen. All that we have, and then what transpired? Yes, you need to finish in order to make sense, some sort of sense. Then what happened is I forgot about the whole thing, and the computer happened to be I fell asleep, and the computer happened to be left running all night, and the game did not crash to get to desktop. No. When I discovered this, I went by the computer and I said, yeah, this is hot. I expected it to be on because I knew that I'd forgotten to turn it off. Yes, I at least remember so much. But I felt it is very hot. Why is it so hot and warm here around the computer? It should not really have done a whole lot, but it had done a whole lot. Yes, it had done this. Yes, it is ruined. I mean, look at this. The actual population is 1,246. Yes, 1,246. That is not a whole lot of workers. And I don't know what has happened. What we see is what we know. What I know too. Something terrible must have happened here. Look at this, and there is no electricity, and there is no one probably to work at the power plant. There is no one anywhere. What did happen here? I mean, yes, a lot of things has burnt down here now because there are no firefighters. I don't even dare look what the hell it is that has burnt down. What was the first thing? This fire destroyed a building on the 5th of August of 2010. Yes, on the 5th of August of 2010. What was that? A train diesel station. Yes, and this of course that I don't have a save of anything here better than this. No. Didn't hit the save button, And I always said that the point was to leave it running and see if it was working, but it was not ready for it. I was not about to. But now it has happened, and it is ruined. It is ruined. We have. God damn it! It's ruined. And okay, train diesel station burnt down. Yes, that would mean that it would be hard for these people to get fuel after a while. I mean, and eventually, for some reason, yes, there is no food, there is nothing, there is nothing. Is there anyone walking? Is there anyone? There is a car. It is driven by a person. You have absolutely no food. You are not very happy, but okay. What the hell is going on? I mean, yes, the power plant is still here, thank the heavens. And okay, no workers. Yes, here there is. You know what we're going to do? First of all, we're going to turn the electricity back on. By importing electricity. This ought to be all that we have to do. Nothing happened. Really. No. This is gone. You have removed. Yes, but we're going to have to turn the electricity back on. But I could buy it in dollars. That actually we have a connection. Yes, we're not going to water build ourselves out of this unless we have to. There are, okay, but I don't even dare look at this point. What's the point? It has already gone. Yeah, damn it. Here, import purchase mode is maximum please. Yes, the country is the land 5 megawatts. That's something that's things going on. I would think that plenty megawatts are vehicles fueling up. Maybe did anything happen? I mean, things are moving here. But why did... was it the first thing that happened? That the electricity went out somehow? Or what happened? Then a cargo train station in Elnica. Yes, okay, well this is not so bad, you know. This is not so much of a problem for anyone. Okay, it is not finished, the ship. No, we have done about 10% of the ship. This is still without power supply. That gives a clue, perhaps. You know, I think that we could also be importing electricity here if anything else is... if it's a disparate, what do you say, network somehow. Yes, you see, yes, we're consuming more electricity now than we did before. Oh, I heard something. I heard a truck. Things are moving. But again, why? Why did this happen? This is still a mystery. A school in Domsalia. So here it's already gone to hell, you know. Was it that? Okay. I see. I think I got it. Here. The fire destroyed the building here. That was the train diesel station. Here. Yes, that was the train diesel station. You know what very simple could have prevented this, if this is the case. Well, wait a minute, we should take it in order of... Yes, explain. Please. Train diesel station here burns down. This is very sad to remember. Yes, but I figured something out. That's what I'm a bit excited about. But it is terrible. It is completely ruined. We will not have this track. We'll have this one. Yes, train diesel station burned down. Everyone here. After a while, yes, you ran out of fuel, for example. And I mean, if it wouldn't have been you, it would have been someone else. It doesn't really matter. The simple fact of the matter is that this gas station ran out of fuel, and then some other gas station ran out of fuel here and everywhere else. It took a while, but fire extinguished in September, and then we were still... wait a minute. Here, it went down quickly last year. You know, it's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it's 10, so it's not 12. But anyway, this is like half year. No, it's not. Well, this is the half year. Yes, so it would have been like June, July, when things started going really bad. Yes, the population, the escapes, that took a while. I don't really see how they don't correlate very well for me, these. No, they don't. But oh right, that's the scale is a bit. Yes, the scale here is a bit. Yes, is 23,000 there, and yes, okay, then it makes more sense. But anyway, yes, that burnt down. And here, by Christmas, yes, on Chris, oops, that was not, now I accidentally removed the thing from history, but only the event that it was destroyed, not that the fire happened. Yes, so it was an accident, I'm sorry. Flats. Yes, then so this place must have been deserted by then. Yes. There are still a bit of clothing and electronics in the shop, but no food. The train is rolling. It has food on board. There is plenty of food in the warehouse. Yes, but why did the electricity go out? It must have gone out. You know what? I think. I think what happened is that first, yes, the first major traffic problem was here around. Yes, that was due to the train diesel station burning down, and that in turn led to, in time, yes, somehow or something, yes, led to, well, there not being a truck to go with the food to the shop. Yes, if we had a warehouse right immediately next door to the shop, but damn it. Yes, anyway, so this place got deserted. I would think this got deserted first of them all. How many are living here nowadays? 27. 27! That is very, very few. That is not a large amount. Here, you don't have electricity, you say. No, you are sort of dependent on this. Yes, it is still here, but it is not working. And this is difficult to fix. Well, it is not. Well, we would need workers into the nuclear factory. Yes, the nuclear electricity factory. That one, the power plant. Yes. And all things around here are like powered off that nuclear power plant. Yes. Does it matter? Is this of importance? That much importance? What we should do is we should remove a bit of road, unfortunately. Like about here. You cannot delete. What about over here? No. No. There's no one here. Yes, and then, well, when this traffic incident happened, which they ran out of fuel as well, didn't they, then? No, they ran out of power supply. That's what happened. Yes, another way to prevent this would have been to hook up this thing not directly to the power plant, but to the grid. Yes, and then keep workers in Gamla Bettan as well as a backup. And would it be possible to fire Gamla Bettan up? I don't think so. I don't think there are any people. You see, all the houses are dark. Everywhere is deserted. It's a bit overwhelming, this. It's starting to sink in, but it is not a good feeling. saw it this morning what had happened, and closed it down as soon as I could. But I have not looked at it since, and I saw the date and I looked at the population. Yes, that's all I knew, and it's a bit harsh. But I was thinking that we could somehow rebuild. We could concentrate the workers on the most important thing, whatever that would be, the food. But we have so much food. Maybe it will work itself out now that there is electricity. We have shops. What can we do, really? But there is no staff. That's a hospital. Food has still not shown up. Why not? You should be doing this. No, because there is here there is a traffic jam of quite epic proportions as well, and this is not due to fuel. Wait until. Do not wait. This may also have contributed to everything, as there were plenty of errors in here. It was not intended to be left. So having too much of the crops is what punished us here. Because this place is full. That doesn't matter. Yes, it matters, but not so much here. Maybe if one were to do a distribution office instead for this. Yes, but I'm not sure it's within our reach to do. I'm not sure at all. Wait until unloaded. Wait until unload. And this one. Wait. Loaded. No, wait until unloaded. Well, that doesn't do it very good. Oh, I ruined all the lines now. Yes, I ruined all the lines. Nice work. There, we're continuing to do it worse than it is. Yes, very much so. Let's instead do it the correct way. Excuse me for not thinking straight under these circumstances. It is a loss of quite epic. Well, it happened over the course of half a year, basically the catastrophe. But why wasn't the fire extinguished at over there in the thing? Over here, you still no, you're all out of fuel because there is no train diesel station here. Yes, but all we need to do is get a tanker in here, and it will be fine. I hope it can find its way. It may not be able to find a way there in this traffic jam. Could you build another one? Not unless we auto-build it. And will it even, does it take into consideration the fact that there is an alternate route that goes, overlaps? Apparently those are a bit tight, yes. Well, at least the trains are running again. Yes, the diesels, they still need electricity to fuel up, These apparently have fuel. So yes, the traffic jam over at the food industry was no good thing. I suppose neither, but things were already too bad at that time because we have plenty of food. We actually do. Everywhere except for the shops. Yes, that explains this place. What about Huskvarna? What's wrong with you people? We can use this now. Everyone, but you can't do everyone. Citizens during free time. And it's in the old village houses that there are still 10 workers can't work. Okay, and you ended up in this loop of not being able to work because there's no kindergarten. Is there? But are you? I mean, you're not completely starving. It's not great, but I mean, you're not completely starving. Is it okay? But there are no sellers here. This must have been filled up now, somehow. Yes, the electricity went out because the power plant went offline. Yes, it did. I'm not sure I can stomach this, you know. Getting it all back up again. I mean, one way to do it would just be to invite a few, like 20,000 immigrants or something, straight from the Soviet Union, former Soviet Union. Yes, pay people to live here, basically. Everything is already done. But, yeah. But everywhere we'll go, there'll be absolutely no workers, nowhere. Which is the largest town? De saliga. Really, is De Salia the town that has survived? Yes, I suppose it would be, because they have already been through it all. They have starved and left for every reason. But there are no sellers here. No one lives here. No one lives here. No one lives here. Where are the 500 people of De Saliga? Yes. 3 children can't go to school because there is no school or places available. Okay then. 4 workers can't work because there is no kindergarten. Now, how many workers do we have here? 4. Yes, but there are kindergartens available, you know. There are. There are plenty of kindergartens. Plenty. There is 1 kindergarten available. But there's no staff at the kindergarten, and this window is apparently persistent here. It was possible to close that way. Right. Something has burned down here. What is it that has burned down? The kindergarten. Oh, you don't see. The kindergarten in Huskvarna burned down. Yes, what is it that was here? That was the kindergarten in Huskvarna. In Huskvarna? No, okay, I'm confused. But that's on the 29th of January. Now we're almost present day, you know. Fire destroyed the building. Cargo train station. That didn't matter for anything. But this... No school in De Saliga. Kindergarten in Huskvarna. Was this a school then? City Hall accounting office in Huskvarna. That's not very critical infrastructure. Train diesel station. That's what started it all. God damn it! This is hard to master, and I'm not sure I can do this on an empty stomach. Maybe we should pause and I should have a bit to eat and have a think about this. I wonder if it will do any damage to leave it running. Well, all the parents are at home with their children for the moment. And is it like that everywhere? Old Molna. Let's see, workers. There is no one. Okay. A few, educated, a very few. But why is it all deserted? I mean, there's food in the shop. Why is it all deserted? Yes, again, the electricity went out, and then, of course, now there is food in the shop, but there wasn't for a long while. No, that's how it is. Yes, you figured it out. Great. How do we solve this? I mean, biting the bullet, and we cannot move people around here. Oh, the hell! There's not anywhere where there is anything. And what would you even do? Yes, you can live here instead, or here. Doesn't matter. Still won't go to work at the kindergarten. So that it will free up a lot of people's time, you know. And I suppose all of you have children. Yes, you do. Could you not exist, maybe? This worker was taking care of the listening to Husqvarna radio station. Is there anyone working at the radio station? I doubt it. It would be fantastic. No, there is no one. It would be really great if there would have been someone at the radio station. 7 workers. Look at this. Here there are a few, but it's the same deal. Yes, they can't work because there is no kindergarten. But here there is a kindergarten, is there not? Yes, there are so few workers. There just isn't any. There just isn't any people around. And this is it. And these people are a bit tougher. Maybe they, I mean, look at you. You have absolutely no worries whatsoever. Except that you won't work. How did you get so with the food? Maybe you were lucky. Every now and then, I suppose, somehow, someone is out walking here. Here, where are you going? So, well, I don't know how to break it. Because they're all on the same cycle or something. Maybe that's something that happens when the game runs too long, or something, that they all get on the same work shift cycle thing, and so no one goes to work at the kindergarten. Nah, that's far-fetched, isn't it? I think it is in ruins. It may not be beyond saving practically, but I don't think I'm going to bother. I mean, what the hell? We have a tour train. Should we do a tour of the deserted? Whatever this is. Don't quite understand. As I can see, but what is this circle thing that I have? Anyway, the list of lines. No, not anyway. There isn't any anyway. There's nothing. But you see, you are not doing that bad. You're not that happy, but you have food. There is no. But you have a child. Is there anyone that doesn't have a child and can actually be bothered doing a bit of work? No one was unemployed yesterday. Worker was taking care of the baby yesterday. Yes, all. But is this not within reach of lots of you people? Yes, it is. You just don't want to work here, I suppose. And there's 2 workers here. Could we find anyone that is childless? Children can't go to school because there is no school. Well, I suppose these will grow up, the babies, won't they? And when they do, they will be children who can't go to school. But does that occupy the parents? I'm not sure. This paying for electricity is not the best, neither. But that is how it is. I suppose it is fine to leave it for a bit. On the map. No. Yes. Pardon that. God damn it. That was something. That was something. De saliga Huskvarna. Huskvarna. But there is yes, I don't know. I mean, here there is no school, so this is not the place to do it if you wanted to shake things up again. So, I mean, Sejov ought to be the place. It ought to be. Here's where it all started from the first time, But does Sejov have Polochevo? I always say it wrong. All map. How is old Sejov doing, by the way? Sejov. There's one person. One person living in Sejov. Yes, thank you for your patience very much. Hansasino 21 is these are completely deserted, and Katinshad, Huskvarna and Don Saliga, especially Don Saliga is our hope. Polochevo, how are you doing? You're doing terribly. But one thing that certainly works is moving people into this house. Filling this house up, that certainly works. There might just be a few too many workplaces available them to prioritize going to work at the shop. But I think that this is our best shot at it. Because here there is no school. And in Polochevo everything still exists. But there is no way of mass relocation here. No. We want the most workers, please. Yes, this is one way of doing it. Uneducated, educated, and yes, whatever. This one seems to get the largest hit. No, you still haven't made it to work at the shop. Then you're coming with me. Here, that's just how it is. This is not going to be easy. This is going to be hard and difficult and painful. Is what it's going to be. Yes, but there is no other way to do it. 8. I saw an 8. That's that one will take. That one, yes. And why is it that only these places still have workers, people? I mean, living in them, and everything that we built is deserted, but not these. Polochevo. Yes. I mean, getting our own electricity maybe is the first thing on the agenda. If it's supposed to be anything on the agenda. This is not it. But the fire station we want, maybe we should do it from here instead. Yes. We'll do it from there. Relocate, yes. I mean, this building is the last hope of the nation. And only hope of the nation as well. We must just get someone to work at the goddamn kindergarten, please. We'll have a special building for you, such as this one. Yes, you can I tell you where to go to work? Yes, I can. You go to work here. Nowhere else. You too. Yes. And 3 more here. Although there is a kindergarten here. That is a bit closer. But what? Wasn't it this place that... No, it was this place that we just moved the people into. Yes, 40 workers can't work because there's no kindergarten. They can walk over there, that's fine. But please, someone show up to work at the kindergarten. You won't. You all have children. And... I don't know how to break this. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this kindergarten. It's just that they all have children. Isn't there anyone that is simply unemployed? I don't think that there's anyone unemployed because worker was unemployed yesterday. Worker uneducated. That one, yes. I mean, no, there is no one that kind. This is not great, is it? And there's supposed to be 500 population here. Yes, how many of those are productive age workers and how many are children? You're listening to the Husqvarna radio station. It's just static or silence. Yes, it must be static. We're not even transmitting. 200 people are listening to the radio. Population is still declining, I think. I think it's destroyed. I think it is ruined. There was a student. But there is no one in the shop to work. No one at all. Everyone has it. Seriously, this is ridiculous. This is what this is. Yes, I messed up. I admit I messed up. But this is also a bit stupid of the game, you know. How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to fix this? Every now and then a child dies, I suppose, because there are no doctors at the hospital, and then maybe they do a shift at the shop so some people can get some food, but that's not going to do it. I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and immigrate people. Yes. That's what it's going to have to be. This one. Is Husqvarna where you want to do it? No, Holocheva was where we were doing it, wasn't it? Yes, but Husqvarna is nice. It is nice. How are the trains doing out here? They seem to be, well, we have at least a lot of this can stop. You don't need to be, we are not going to build a ship in a long time, I can tell you that. Yes, and now that happened. Because yes. God damn it, this is not going really according to, well, good things here. No. We shall be back, or we shall, I don't know. Thank you for watching, maybe. I'm not so sure here. And we resume. And I couldn't bear it. I'm sorry, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't. It was not supposed to happen. So here's what I've done. This is more or less the things that got done last time. And they're doing some other things in between as well here every now and then. Yes. But it should leave us, or will leave us, soonish. Let's have some music here in the meantime. Yes, here we go. Very nice. And as we see, there was also a bit of a problem here. I don't know if that has flashed by yet. It's auto flashed by. That was the power transformer in Fördolsaliga, you know, in Sernakova, down in the corner with the border with the NATO. Their power transformer caught fire, and it turns out I built the fire station very far away from the bus stop, which is a bad thing. That doesn't work, and I think that does it, doesn't it? Yes, but there are vehicles standing here. Is that so? That you want to go to a road, perhaps that is not really possible to get to at the moment. How many of you are trying to do that? Oh, and the building is on fire. Maybe something has burned down here. The residential. Fire extinguished. Rail construction office. Yes, but it's extinguished. Okay, so we're fine. This is not what we want to see. This is very, very bad when these things happen. Yes, you see, there are even more confused things here. Road 1805. Okay, then. Yes, this happens when you upgrade roads in a direction that what I'm trying to say is that a construction office finds a road and says, hey, look, neat, a road, I'm about to go build it. And then you build the next bit, and then it's not possible to get to that bit because you can apparently not traverse any bit of a road that has been set as roadworks. And shouldn't it be? I mean, from the start, it is a mud path, so it's nothing, a dirt track, I should say. Yes, but as they get going, I mean, if you decide to pave, for example, a road like this, maybe it should be possible, but at a slower speed or something for other vehicles as well, because you know such things happen. Yes, one repaves. I don't know what I'm talking about, maybe, but that's that. So now then that didn't quite happen, and we're all back to normal, and it was literally a bad dream. Yes, it was a bad dream. I was sleeping, you know, when it happened. Anyway, we are back. And full of things to do, such as building the ship. Yes, you have not gotten far, but you are working on it, and your production percentage isn't terrible, but it could be better. But I have such an enormous amount of buses on here. Varvsarbetarna. I don't know. About that, you know. What would happen if you wouldn't send all the if you would send the buses to the factory instead? Well, for one thing, the fire station would not be staffed. Yes, we should send you for refill. They have such an abundance of steel down there, because you're going to need it. Yes, 4,490 tons of steel needed to finish. The first ton of steel has been used. Yes. We would want many workers out here, if you wouldn't mind. Yes, hello. This is a bus. Yes, hello. There's a bus. Yes, the mine strayed. Here goes now then. The population. Yes, what we're going to do. That was the point of the where we restarted. Yes, it took a while to do, you know, all that stuff. To get back into here. Here? Yes, and here we're going to have. How are they going with this? They have just started because there has been some severe issues, and it will be related to that road thing. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. And just There we go. And at the moment, everyone is happy. But the thing here, the thing that burned down, this thing. Why are you not fire protected well enough to do this? Where is the closest fire station then? It is down here. That should not be a problem. Unless there was a traffic jam due to some other issue here. Yes, this is a bit dangerous. We should maybe have more options when it comes to getting out here. Yes, and it's going to be... Oh, it's like threading a needle to get the road underneath one of those power lines. Yes, electrical wire. Thin. Yes, that might be an option. And then now you're connected out here as well. And this is not, you know what, also would do very well to have here is a second diesel station. As such as this. And here is very handy, too close to that one, and but there is no electricity, so don't build it here. Build it where there is electricity. Really, we don't have more electricity. Here. Yes, it will look a bit awkward, but it will do. Oh, there was a power line. That's why it won't. I did. Oh, nice. Come on. Yes, you can do it. No, you can't. Yes, one could redo it and get it right. Here. Yes, there we go. I thought that might also alleviate problems here, because yes, this is a tight area. This is a very tight area. And, well, I don't think that they're clever enough to take an alternate route if there is a stop in traffic. They would just go a queue. Or maybe not. Who knows? You know. And at least we should have the option. But this only makes sense. But yes, the ship is going to take a pretty decent amount of time. Are you sure that? Yes, I'm pretty sure that that's what caused it, or the root cause of what happened. But its fire protection really isn't that terrible. It really isn't. I mean, it is on the outskirts, sure, but no. It shouldn't have needed to be a problem. Where is the... Here is the fuel transport. We go through quite a lot of it in between. And that's 2,500. That's solid. That's pretty solid. Over time, it has been pretty solid. So pretty solid. Yes, pretty solid over time. It has been. It has, sort of. And yes, it would have been. But no, I'm sorry, but it was. Yes, I'm thinking about the other thing, the accident here. It was not possible to get it back on its feet because it was gridlocked with everyone at home with their children all the time. The few workers that remained, and no, it didn't go so well. So there we have it. Yes, but the most exciting thing is this that's going on here. That's the most exciting. I mean, it's going to take many years to finish this thing. Yes, no wonder it was 170 million to what should we call it? Buy the plans for this. Now we don't even have a proper harbor. Yes, a water vehicles depot. Yes, one of those things for here. That will be ships, then harbor for aggregate unloading. But I want, a ship dock. Yes, ship dock medium. Yes, indeed, very medium. No, you cross your thing with that thing, not have. Prefer not to have it that close to the border. I mean, this is where the ships that we build. Yes, we will certainly build many of these. Can't build required, need flat terrain. Done. Well, not done, but begun. It's really isn't any rush, this is not time critical by any stretch of the imagination out there. Of course, we don't need you for a while. Will that be in range? Yes, it must be in range of this one. No, not the thing. This. Is this set up to build roads? I mean, it has, how many dumpers does it have? 1, 2 dumpers, yes. A digger, a bulldozer, a pave roller thing. And dumpers, yes. That's what you need. And a bus to get people. More or less what you need. You even have a road train. I mean, you can do electrical wiring and everything. Very good. Fire station. Everything is fine here. Yes. Need to be very mindful of the fire. The danger of fire. Because it goes crazy. This is the one that I thought, yes, this will solve the problem of stuff out here burning down. Once and for all. I didn't say once and for all. But, getting that to reach from here is not really going to happen, is it? One could make it happen, but now we have this. I think I was thinking mostly of in a sense of what would be best for road vehicles. Yeah. I mean, just to try see if it would have been possible to get them walking here Yes, it was possible. Well, I suppose we have 2 fire stations then. You know, this little bit of thing here. Yes, that would have saved that thing that burned down. Yes, it would. Did we learn anything about this place from the thing? Yes, we did learn one thing, and the most important thing, because that's what killed it all. Something set off. Yes, the train diesel station set off a chain reaction that got people not working in the nuclear power plant. And what the wisdom then from this that one can draw is that redundancy is a good thing. And but how would one make redundancy here? I suppose one could build a road. Yes, it hooks up onto here. Maybe. What could one do? I mean, there will be plenty of level crossings and all the things and what have you. But having an extra bus service here might just make it a bit more safe. But we'll still have to take them from Hansasino, though, will we? But we can go from Sejov. I think we could. So that's something that we can try. Bus platform, sure, big one. Here, S. And of course paved road, but we're going to have to do a few. No, it's enough to go out to there, isn't it? Yes, the motorway ought not to be blocked for quite some time at least. Yes. Although then we don't get to do all the level crossings and everything. Yes, if you want something that is completely separated from all of this and still be able to get to Hansasino, then you want to be able to go. Then you want to go about here somewhere. And I mean, it's not like there ever is any trains standing around in here. There actually cannot be. Then something is very wrong. So level crossings, why not? In this very specific circumstance, it is not bad at all. In fact, it's quite nice. You know, you could sit here, park here, and watch the train. You know, when trains when they do their thing. Though it happens very, very rarely and without any, real advertisement on beforehand and such. So you might have to wait for a while, or you might miss it. Maybe just because we see someone sitting there waiting, we don't. No, we're not that cruel. We do it when we need it, and if you get to see it, all the better for you. Yes, I suppose this is something of a road. Straight over. Yes, it doesn't matter. It's only for transferring things around here. How many open wagons do we need, you think? I don't think we need any more. Really? Are you sure? Those are pretty handy. Yes, but we have 2 trains here of open wagons. Yes, this one isn't completely full. Completely as long, completely. It is not completely long, or something. There is still an open wagons standing here and 2 locomotives standing here. I really wish one could do a selection here. Load locomotives. Load things. Because we end up with plenty of things in the depot just to get a wagon or 2. Such as this, you know. Is this worth anything? Yes, this is actually worth $20 million or for 4 million rubles. No, that's not bad. 4 of the locomotives. Okay, and money bringer. Atombränsleförvaring. You don't even have a name. You're like the jackpot. I think we'll have to call that 120 million something rubles. It was. Or dollars. No, dollars. Yes, we sold it for dollars. That's what we did. Railway production. Shall we continue building open wagons then? Well, can't see why not. No. And oh, the gas station here is being built. That's very nice. Let's try and remember then later on to assign it to a construction office. They don't quite auto search. That would be pretty neat, you know, if they auto search, but also not, because it would mess up everything. Gas stations though would be very nice. Other things I don't know. I think that it's better to do. Yes, never mind. That's a terrible idea. You know, it would be utter chaos. But well, it would be nice if one could have, you know, as it was in old SimCity, you know, one could cause a catastrophe of some kind. But not such a severe catastrophe as was here earlier, because that's a bit too much. That's unrecoverable, you know. It just is when everybody has died. No, that's no fun. So something in between. Yes, I think that we actually had a problem here with we've gone down. Yes, but oh, we have passed 30,000. Cheers. Yes, 30,090. And what as it happens, about 90 adult children. Yes, I really would like to see a summary of where they live. Yes, and click here, click, and have the effect as this would have on moving to a building, you know. Yes, that's what we like, or I'd like. Oh, 30,080, okay. But they are out job, but I don't think that's any problem. What is the road? Oh, yes, it's time to do the final bit, I think, of the road here, almost. There's this bit, which is actually 2 bits. Yes, and there. You will have to take another route for now. Well, for the next time you're here. But they are quite stubborn, the vehicles, when they have decided on which route they want to go. they rather keep to it, even if it is impassable here. But what I mean is, this does not. It's still all we've done so far is put up signs that there are roadworks. Yes. I mean, it could still be used as reduced speed. Is what I'm trying to say. Yes. Overall, roads. Very nice. Catastrophe workers for petroleum, only 26. 26? What's up with catastrophe? 4,000 people? Yes. Well, they do work here now, that is true. They now have a local industry. That is pollution isn't. I wonder if they've changed, but they can't change. As far as my understanding goes, a particle effect, such as here, is tied to the pollution it generates. Yes. And the denser and blacker, the more pollution, of course. And this, I suppose, it is we're burning coal or something in the oven for the bread or whatever it is we're doing. Operating without issues, I don't think so. It's we're full. But they're burning something. Maybe the crops that we're supplying to me, I don't know. But anyway, the pollution isn't bad, and this has been running for a while now. So 47 tons of crops. Yeah. Yes. Dosimeter. No. That's also interesting. Yes. Down here. We're missing one of these, The radiation is very high. But it still falls off here. Where previously marked out. I was wanting to do a marker here too, just to be about here, that tree there, and we remember that tree, I think, so, where was it, that one? Yes, well, kind of, we'll do this then. Yes, very good. Although this might be going a bit far out. This also might be... yes, it is going very far out. But it also might be completely or quite unnecessary, especially doing it with gravel. Cancel those. Anyway, it's not like that, but it's something like this. Yes, it is reasonably safe on the outside of this line. We can use that as a measure, and I don't think that it has ever moved. This is alarmingly low. This is more like it should be. Really should have built them closer to the border. But yes, so one of these burning down then is not a problem apparently if it's filled with nuclear fuel, spent nuclear fuel. That is. So if that's a way to get rid of it and not increase the radiation more than it already is at where you keep it, then we can might as well burn it. Just put it to fire. Yes? They can, apparently it's a fire hazard. This a building like this without electricity, I don't know quite how. There's no one around, but it just spontaneously combusts the steel. You know, it's known for being flammable, if anything. And these are not going to catch fire spontaneously either. The fire algorithm and I are not in agreement here quite often. It ruins things, and it does silly things, and it causes stupid... well, it also sheds light on mistakes. That's what it ultimately does. That's what it does. Mistakes and oversights. Yes. Such as this. This could well have been a severe catastrophe. Now, not so much. How the hell did I not say this is a very important switch? And another thing that would have helped immensely, yes, it would actually have helped quite a bit if we increase the number of workers here. 10, say. The problem is that it will take away from the nuclear power plant. But if this would have kept going when the traffic jam occurred up here, then we would not have had a total blackout of the entire country. No. Right, and well, we put in redundant or putting in redundant worker flow here into the power plant. But another problem was that here the local things here, like basically everything here, was connected to directly to the power plant and not through a transformer or anything. And of course, why would it be? But one way to do that would be here to put in. This is a bit of an interesting thing, because through this flows electricity for most of the realm here, but so it is also connected to a sort of grid with this power plant here through this one. That is somehow switches and things, and it goes away. 10 workers. If we keep this one around here, and what were you doing? Rebuild something, power. Yes, power to this from the grid rather than directly from power plant. Indeed. Yes, gamla Bettan. Come on, there we go. There you are. High voltage. Cancel wire. Let's see, the load on gamla Bettan here should go up significantly. Okay, not so much. I thought it would have been a bit more. How much is being drawn from here? Or did we cut off significantly something? No, we're about the same in total. And you're not quite able to keep up there with 4 workers. No, people not used to this. We have not seen it for a long time. Well, then get going on what it is that you want to do. Yes, but it turned night, as it did. You know, if this is good, if you turn the GUI off, you can sort of see better what's going on at night. There. Yes. And it is, what kind is it? That is the ugly kind. It's not. Let me rephrase. It's not ugly. It's low hanging. Is what it is. Extremely low hanging. There we go. And then a power transformer here. And here we can go for, what's this? Is this something else? 8 megawatts. 8 megawatts, that sounds like, I mean, it looks interesting. I think 8 megawatts will last us quite a while. Yes. But regret, yes, no worries. I thought, I was thinking that this couldn't be built, but it can be, because it can be built via this one. Yes. Oh, something very reasonable I will do here. What's this? That's a warehouse. Yes, we can use the same. We can use the road for the warehouse. Maybe. Okay, we'll have a yes. There we go. Beatus construction office is on the case. Gamla Bettan, why did we close you down? I should not have closed you down. Go back. So, here we are. 6 megawatts, 8 workers. That's fine. Yes, but you're going to have to keep it workered up. There, it's important. And don't want to be spending all the coal on the steel right now. We need it for the moment. It's very important. Yes, but then here, all of this stuff then that is now drawing power from the power plant. It should instead, such as this then. Yes, that's the vehicles industry, I presume. Yes, you would presume correct. That's the vehicles. How would you do this then? You're gonna have to build it all the way up to here and then auto purchase the last bit, because you can't do it any other way without. Well, we could turn off we're not waiting for any vehicle. Yes, we can be without for a while, but we don't need to be without. Then we shouldn't do this now. If we don't do it now, it's not going to get done. As I'm having a difficult time explaining myself here what it is I'm thinking, but it might make sense in the end. Yes, a comic. Very slow. Is what that is. Will you go there, please? Yes. Yes. And you would. Yes, and then the last bit. We'll take this out and then put up the last bit later. Right? Because this is a bit too far off at the moment still. Yes, this. And of course, you don't. There isn't even a substation here. You get your electricity directly from the built-in substation in the power plant. Also from here. What's this then? That's a tiny little wire. Yes, you know, this could be built with a switch here. instead. The medium voltage switch, I mean, yes, exactly. About here. Yes, and then this. You know that, and that. What were you thinking? Yes, this is the one. Then we can remove this. It will be offline for a while. I think that we can manage. Yes, can the vehicles industry also be offline for a while? Yes, they can. Okay, we don't have an engineering industry for the moment. We won't have for a while. They need to build this, all of this. That's a special time to be alive. This. Now, we could all go home. It's no matter. It used to be sit around here. But I hope that the town is not affected. No. It has nothing to do with that. And to be kinder we shall remove this or not, but we shall remove it from the power plant. Oh, here's another one. Okay, that's this one. What's that? Where's that one going then? Yes, it goes out to the rail yard, of course. Yes, of course it does. What we're doing is switch here too. Not building expensive road for one of these. No, medium voltage wire here. Yes, this can be without electricity. Really not a problem. What is a problem? Yes, it wasn't a problem. Could have been a problem to get that on to there, but no. We want to go here. As these always turn out lovely. Yes, this is a bit tough, it's simply without power. And that's how it is. It trust me, in the long run, it will be much more safe and reliable this way. Was there anything else going out of here? Not here. But I bet there is here. Yes, there is. That is for the rail construction. That really isn't something that we know. I mean, the important bit is this. Yes, this and this is important. You managed to load even though it is without power. No, really. No, you don't wait until... No, you don't wait, that's why. And you're full. But you're full. That will probably be because we haven't built any railroad in a long time. Yes, that would be it. Yes, you get a bit thrown off, from a thing like that. And I really regret having to do this. But here is roughly where we'd have been if I just had remembered to click save. Yes, before alt-tabbing out. Yes, one have learned something, hopefully. Do that a bit more often. And that reminds me, it's I haven't done one of these since we resumed. It's very important. Thank you for understanding. What are you doing? You're bringing a little bit of plastics here. Okay, very good. Speaking of such things, is this finished? No, it's not. But the road is actually finished to it. No, it's not. It's being worked on. Yes, it's being worked on. It's not finished. They've come a long way. This we could upgrade now while no one's using it, This, yes, it is for the fire have safety hazard. Yes. Fire engines will get there quicker. And here eventually. Well, we could do it now. We could do it in parallel, as is the tradition here to do. Since it overlaps with a bit of power line, we're going to have to do a silly turn here because of a power line. Because we are. Pardon me. Yes, it would be beautiful. What you want to do is come onto here and then, eventually do something. Yes, we can do... even do that now, I think. If... okay-ish. Yes. Okay-ish, but not connected at this end, though. No. 4,500 tons of bitumen so far we've stored up out here. And this cargo harbor, what can we do here? We can buy resources, fuel. Yes, we need to deliver fuel to this, don't we? I was going to try that. We're going to try that. I mean, if we find the old map and we do the diesel locomotives and we do the fuel transport. Is between Oskarshamn and Varstock is where you do this. Here and unload fuel. I doubt that this is going to work, but if it doesn't work, then we should have built a separate loader and tank thing, which maybe in hindsight is what you should have done. But anyway, we'll try this and see what happens if any fuel ends up in here or not. El Nitsa, I don't know. El Nitsa. For now. Is it 3%? 3%? Maybe 3%. Yes, it is 3%. It is incredibly difficult to build one of these. Oh, here we have the start or beginning of it. The question is, do we keep this ourselves or do we sell it? I think it will be worth quite a lot, as we can find out when this is finished. Exactly how much it will be worth, but it will be rubles. Rubles. 2010. Firefighters. Yes. The thing is that this is doing quite alright, but we could have twice the amount of workers in here. I mean, should we just have twice the amount of buses? I already have like 9 on this. Maybe we should have more high capacity buses. That might be better. Then again, it's well, they run empty sometimes. And there are many who can walk to here. But of course, here the first one full. Second one, 4 workers. And yes, what is one supposed to do about this? Do something else. And now we have all the workers in the world here, you know. But now there is where is the bus? Yes, where is the bus indeed? That's not the bus. Here is the closest bus. But they're all here. Yes, I suppose we could have more buses or larger buses. Take the line with us here and go to what is it now? Power transformer in Sarnakova. It has already burnt down once. Yes. This time it should be fine. This time it has 2 fire stations to protect it. Might even have burnt down twice, you know, in the olden days. I think it might have burnt down as well. But now it should definitely be safe. Yes, I think that this, you know, the electrical business up here fixes a lot of things. One other issue is that Husqvarna is only connected to this. It is not connected to the other thing. That invites the opportunity to build a line, a power line that is from Valkavysk up to Husqvarna. So that they too can benefit from coal power every now and then when it's needed, if it ever should be needed. If something were to happen in this general vicinity, you know. Which it might not if they have fuel and everything. But the fuel is hazardous. If they run out of fuel, everything stops. Or if the electricity goes out, and then when the electricity goes out, then you're done for. It's just how it is. Varvsarbetarna. Yes, we need more buses. Do we have more buses? Well, not any brand new ones. What are they building now? They're not building anything now because they still don't have any electricity. But otherwise they will be building open hull transistors. Okay. I mean, these are not bad. But do you need to be... You're almost finished. You will... I will not change the orders for the moment then. Yes, come with us. Come with us. No, construction vehicles. Or related things. Now that these people, these fine people here, the one working at the shipyard, they need more colleagues. Icarus 250, Icarus 250, yeah, not the outermost one, but yeah, those are so similar, you know. Yes, you can go. Oh, I've hit the pause apparently. Yes, apparently hit the pause. So. Yes, this is all good. I believe. Was it something? Yes. Now I remember. A power line, you say, from Old Faithful here to the place out there, to Husqvarna. You mean this old thing might actually get to power the radio station and such? Yes, it might. But it is running a bit hard. The power line is not finished yet. I hope they're working on it. It's not running hard, but maybe we should increase the amount of workers just a little bit, or to not to the max. My thinking is by keeping it down, maybe, just maybe, the current will more likely flow from the nuclear plant power. Yes, this will do. Do you really want to be going this way? There are many things here. Yes, there are. This is not a good way to be going. We should make a turn here. It's a good thing I like high voltage lines. At least this kind that is tall, you know. I don't like the low-hanging ones so much. Here, one can often get them in the most awkward of places. No. One can also be a bit dumdristig and try and do something silly which is not going to work. Which is obviously not going to work. Yes, we'll pass over the railroad here and then we'll go. Let's see, where do we want to go? We could go here. We want to end up about here. Oh, we could go out this way and come in here. Either way, we're passing through here, which is good. Or we would be here, right? For possible future expansion, what are you talking about? Future expansion is the 2010. How long are we going to do? Continue with this. I don't know, it's good fun this to be constructing and building your New realm. Where are we now? Yes, we're all the way out here. This is not... okay, we'll take that route instead. These power lines are very forgiving. How long? Not much further than this though. Actually a bit further than this. Yes, we can build it all the way out here. 200 tons of steel so far. That's not the problem. Who should get to build it? Should they build it from this end or the other end? Can they build it from both, maybe? And there ought to be there ought not to be. We will have to put in a switch about here. Is where we'll put in a switch. About here. Yes. And build your infrastructure. So there is another power line in the way. God damn it. Come on, please. Yes. And this should be the heavy duty kind. So should that. And this should be of this kind. There we have it. That would be 284 tons of steel and 4,204 workdays. Yes, get going on it. Everything is fine there, yes. And this will be a backup power line for this. And I think everything else should be sort of redundant. Yes, Hansasino, where do you get your electricity from, for example? You get it from... There is like here somewhere, there is something going around, I remember. Yes, you get it all the way from out here. One of these. Yes, apparently it's coping. But it's not connected directly to the power plant. It's connected to the grid. It's what it is. Yes. Oskarshamn. How come on. Yes. How are they coming on this? Not quickly. This is how they're coming on this. They haven't done anything. They brought some stuff over. That's about it. Yes, I think that calls for a regular break this time. It's not one of those that we had before. This will be a regular one. I'll be right back. And we resume. Yes, indeed. This is silly, you know. The goddamn electrical thing has not been constructed because there has been a bit of a traffic jam here. Because this was also powered off the same substation as the vehicle industry, turns out. So they didn't get very far at all on this. No. What do you do? Well, redundancy is the thing, isn't it? Where does this go? That goes there. I mean, if one could get that into the power plant. Yes. But we need this done quickly. It's not going to happen quickly. There are many things here, and this. I wonder what happens if we do this. Yes. It's too late, I think. But vehicles don't go to. No, I think I made the problem worse. Actually, that is the theme. God damn it! I think I made it a lot worse. Now, will it even help to get the electricity back? It maybe not. I don't know. But this. What is your substation anyway? You have electrical connection. No, you don't have any, obviously. There. That's the substation. And it's this wire. And it's here, and it's there. Okay. Well, you know... God damn it. And, I wouldn't you know if we're paused. Huh. That's, should I just pay for all of this stuff? I give up. Well, I'm going to pause, I don't know. Because this is not... Oh, no, yes, of course, that's why there. Aha. That did fix the situation. Yes, never play a game paused. What is that, playing a game paused? Now we can see this magnificent traffic unclog itself. And so maybe this will be enough to get building on these. Ah, that was a perfect good solution then to this stupid problem. There's really no other solution. It seemed like a good, seemed appetizing or such. It's a dub, you know, in West German from Dortmund. Ja, das Dortmund. Prost Dortmund. Yes. It's nice, that one. Let's see what it is. You're all trying to go in here, but it's not going to work very well for a while. But many of the vehicles were going here. Yes. As you see, they have coming. They have coming. No, they have not coming. No, nothing. No, this is something. This one. Where are they? What are they doing here? Didn't you have anything? Resources needed. Then there's nothing on the site. What? I don't understand. We sort of need those things built here, you know. All of this. And could we do an emergency thing for this? Maybe. What makes you think that's going to be any quicker than this? This really shouldn't be any trouble. For the moment, you don't need to unload here. No. As long as we don't unload anything here, we're fine. Office tasks. The thing. Tankställe. Yes. Nothing. Right now. Later, you will do again. This is not okay? That's not good, but you cannot be waiting here. I think that you need to be going along. Yes, you do. How long have you been standing here? Hello? There's a nation out there that that is in great need of cutting off the electricity. Here was not a good idea to, but they are pretty decent on diesel here. Yes, there's no haste, but there we go. We want to see if this works too. And now that is without power supply. Apparently so. What's going on now then? Yes, now they all went here, but here they have... What? They don't have electricity here. What is this then? Yes, you only have power plant and that. Same as that one. Yes, but the power plant is running, isn't it? At least a little bit. I know that the traffic situation is terrible, but no, you're not running. Ugh. There are no workers. One engineer. And that doesn't cut it. A car is arriving. Is it a personal car that is saving the day? Will we get some voltage? The other one went home. As we have 3 engineers, couldn't one of you work as a worker? Or some such. No, that wasn't the personal. Wasn't that the fuel thing? Yes, this is not good. This is very poor. Can we throw this fuel away as well then? I suppose there's only one thing for it. We need things to get going here. We can't be having this. That is quite severe traffic jam here. But they handle it nicely. What is this? That's $18 million worth of nuclear fuel. Citizens are in peril. Hunt Asino. They'll be fine. Yes. Okay. Fire response is excellent. Yes, are you this is starting to look like city skylines. This at this point. isn't it? Although the roads are a little bit more crude, yes. Or realistic, if you... No, but the vehicles, it is nice, this. Many seems to have decided to go the other way again. As they've probably been waiting in traffic for so long that they decided to go home. Go get food or something. But are you going to work? We're Roland Maximovic. A heading in car to a twin reactor nuclear power plant. Very nice. 1 hour you'll be sitting in traffic only. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. Yes, now it's running again. Yes, I know. But then they find somewhere to go, I think. Wonder where do you go to fuel up now? Because it might be... How does it work when it is a person, a worker here, that is piloting the vehicle for fuel? I suppose they care. They go home, aren't they? Don't they? Where are you going? Next stop, mechanic parking lot. Yes. Heading in car to vehicle production line. Now you're going to work. Okay. Here's actually found a gas station. Oh. You should have thought about that because you drove by here on your way to work. Yes. So if you would have been a little bit more foresightful, we have pretty good coverage for fuel. If they would just plan a bit better. And also realize that if there's no electricity, you might as well not be standing around. Yes, I mean the AI-driven cars and vehicles, buses and things, they can be forgiven, but the personal cars that actually has people workers driving them here, as you, for example, you cannot be forgiven for doing such stupid things. No, you're expected to think a little bit, at least. Yes. Yes, this is going to be a problem. Yes, I just throw all the fuel away. You can go out here to get fuel. Seriously, come here. Here is a good... What? Yes, it's out. Now you're just being silly. Here. You know. Now you're just being silly because this... don't make me want to buy some diesel here because I'm going to. If you don't cooperate a little bit now here, game. Yes, yeah, I'm bloody serious about it here. Montesino gas station. How can you be out? Yes, because you get the fuel from the train diesel station. Yes, and this is taking too long. Yes, it's all taking too goddamn long. This. But yes, we could get the distribution office too. But how are we going to get anything in here? You suggest? It's not going to happen, is it? How do you get your fuel? The Otta's medium distribution office. Yes, and where else can we get fuel for you? I know a place. This one. Oh, that's bitumen. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. Yes, it's okay. It's not full, but it's something. It's certainly worth the trip. Already assigned. Okay, what is Beata's oil fuel storage? Beata's train diesel station. You don't have? Yes. What? What's wrong here? Beata's medium distribution office. That's this one. It is set to load at Beata's train diesel station, which is this one, which has plenty of fuel available. Why is it not? Why isn't this very much supplied with fuel? Unload 80%, 90% is not keeping up this. No, I think I need a few more tankers. I have plenty of tankers. Are they even working? Or what are they doing? No, this one is not carrying. It's not a tanker. I have one. I see it is working. This one is also working. Or driving home. Or going to get fuel somewhere. You just unloaded something. Where was that? Oh, you might have saved a little bit of a situation, maybe. Yes. Where is this? Assassino gas station is where this is. Well, then it should be fine. You over here that had problems before, you should not. Yes, you got it. Okay, very good. Very good. Yes, it is fixed. Yes, this one, I don't know. This one is stuck here. I cannot do anything with it. Go to depot. Oh, doesn't happen. Oh, not suitable workplace. Next stop. School and kindergarten. Yes. Cancel, go to depot. What is happening here? Nothing. Do we dare sell it? Would it work to sell it? Although it doesn't cause any issue more than making a situation look worse than it actually is. And it might take up a parking space at the hospital. I don't know. Let's see here. Sell vehicle. $90,000. Oh, it's gone. Lovely. And you're out of fuel again there. Very not great. Is this? No, you're coming for fuel. That's not what we need right now. Yes, you realize that there is a great demand. Hello, distribution office. This needs to be top priority, you know. Yes, it does. I have turned this into a mess. First that thing, and now this. This is. Yes. Has anything happened? Nothing has happened. I suppose I'm going to bite the bullet on this pretty soon. Or do I not have like a tanker? Yes. Try and not think about that for the moment. and see what we can do about the situation here. Yes, we have tankers. Here, our own homemade tankers. Yes, you don't have so much, but I don't think that the other one would have any more. That's not the right one. I was a little bit happy there for a moment. No, what about you, the old one? Ah, you're empty too. Why are they all empty? You, a good person. Yes, you filled it up before you parked it. Thank you so much. I realize this is an outdated vehicle, but it will do, maybe. But I'm seeing signs over here too. What's the matter here then? Did the Beatus train diesel station burn up again or what? I haven't looked. But seriously, what did I close down now? Crap. What's going on here? Beatus medium distribution office. What is your problem? Some vehicles are without fuel. Yes, well, that's your job, you know. Yes, what I closed down was the tanker that was going to save us all because someone had parked it up with a full tank. Yes. Someone had parked... was it you? No, it was this one. Here? Yes. You're going to go to the cistern out here. And how come that they are all out? I suppose that means that this is... maybe it wasn't my fault. Maybe there is some bug with these damn distribution offices. Because there is fuel here. Yes, we don't even need to take it from that thing. We can take it from here. Yes, we can actually. Yes, we'll take it from the proper place. Do not unload and load and not that. And then you go on a little tour. I mean, everyone is out, obviously, but yes, unload. Or never mind. We'll work our way out from where we have here. From where I thought that the problem was localized to. You actually have... No. But you go there and you unload and you run. You... Yes, this old thing. They're going strong, apparently, in 2010. Yes, it is smoking quite heavily. Yes, but that's what it was like back then, you know. Trucks produced lots of black, heavy smoke. Yes. Yes. So will you save the day or not? It depends a bit on the traffic here. Because we might get stuck in traffic. And if that's the case, I don't know what to do. So far it's looking great, but the other way it doesn't look that great. That's because we're the only ones going this way. Yes. There is so much traffic. If there was any time we were going to use this, it would be now. Yes, indeed. It's over. Okay, we're still not moving any quicker though. Oh. Look out here. Out here is moving. So the problem is it's not complete. What is this? Is this not a motorway? One way. I don't know. It doesn't. It would appear not to, since we're driving this way. I don't know where we are really, but we're somewhere. And there's the that would be, yes, that's the road to the quarry. Yes, the quarry is up on that mountain. You see that bus is moving. Here a truck is moving. They managed to get fuel somehow. But this one truck is not going to cut it. We need a whole lot more. The building is on fire. Am I losing the game, or what is going on here? I mean, food factory is on fire. That's we've been through this before, and I may not want to be through it again. So if you wouldn't, thank you very much. Very good work. Yes. Yes, okay. I wonder if, that is why we were here, you know. Are you taking the lakeside again? Yes, this used to be gravel. No, this has never been gravel, but the other bit is the original gravel road. And this is the first paved, and then the other gravel road was paved as well. The other road was paved as well, yes, you know. What's going on here? Okay, good. So far we've actually made it to because we're in Handelsino, and the gas station is not far away. No, it's like right up ahead. Right up ahead, but it is here. At this rate, it is still a little bit of a ways away. But I think something has happened, because now the question is, do we manage to unload here? No, we don't, because you are in the way. But here it is free. Yes, if you would please go home or something. I think you might go home eventually, this person. What are you doing? Yes, you've been traveling. When you've been traveling 4 hours in this vehicle, I think that you'll go home. And since you own it, I would hope that you take the car with you. Yes, shall we fast forward through his commuting time here and see what happens? Didn't really speed up, did it? More people are arriving, you know. Could you get the hell out of the way? Oh, here's another truck with the deep. Perfect. You get out of the way too, please. Yes, that's half about. This is get out. What happens if I press Control H on one of these? You know, the game either crashes to desktop or the car teleports home with the person. But I don't know. It's not a safe maneuver. But yes, if you could get out of the way. I mean, you're so stubborn. Yes. Now the one behind you here, he needs to get in there and he needs to fill it up a bit, you know. Yes, apparently you're not afraid to run out of the run the battery out. Yes, 20 minutes left. Yes, it worked. And now then, all of you should be happy. Yes, happy. And now we should be even happier. Yes, very nice. Yes, there are so many vehicles now that vehicles are heading for refuel. How many is that? Oh, that is ridiculous. No, I don't think that we can have enough to do this. No. No. This is not good. We need the other ones up here. Could you please get working on this now? With the little fuel that there is. There's nothing here. No. Neither here. God damn it. This is bad. Ugh. I should not have thrown away that fuel. No. I shouldn't. But here, okay, they are doing something. Is there hope? Well, concrete. We're never going to get workers out here like this. What else happened to the fuel supply chain? Yes, sure. These fuel places went out of electricity, and then I sent them all like here, and then they ran out, and then the other one ran out too. Yes, but here, you know, here we can really do something that will do a big impact. Yes. We take this one. One of our own. You go from very close by here. Yes. Load. That's the one, right? Yes, that's the fuel one. And unload at the gas station. Wait, eventually. No, I don't think we'll ever get there, but still. Oh, but you don't have a lot in your tank. That's why we didn't use you before. No, that's right. I don't suppose we had anyone with a full tank of gas then. Didn't I wish for something that would provide a little bit of a challenge? What? Be careful what you wish for. I would suppose. Fire extinguished. This is a bit unnerving. Yes. No, that's not going to work. But if this one could work, it won't, because it won't make it there. You don't think it will make an exception in this case? To drive on empty, to go and pick up a bit of fuel and put into there? I don't think it's too keen on that, no. I don't think so. Regrettably, I have to agree. This is all because of a little bit of electrical things. Yes. What caused the electricity breakage? Well, I caused it myself this time. Didn't I? Here. There's none, I know. That was for your own good. This is how it turned out. But this... God damn it, I'm going to pay for this. I can't stand this anymore. I'm afraid. 35,500 rubles or dollars for 43,000. I apparently clicked. That was a bit of a twitch of the finger. It is still without power supply though. What? Yes, it doesn't help, you know. Because this is the transformer. Yes, and the switch and the high voltage wire. There are plenty of more things that are required for this to work. Yes, but I thought it went into the power plant, you know. Yes, but it didn't. What about this then? What is this? Yes, this. You know what we can do? We can cut off this fancy line here. And here, and then we put this in. Although I think someone cut it off the other end as well, just to make it clear that it was no longer in use. Was it not so? So it was. That's what you get for tidying up. What? No, not that one, but this one should be. Yes. You have electricity now and plenty of fuel. And here you have some vehicles are without fuel. Yes, you don't say. I don't suppose that you'll be able to save the day here. No, because now you're stuck. Here you are. You have fuel, but you can't do anything about it. What are we going to do about this? I don't know, really. I mean, one way would be to just auto-purchase fuel. But we're not resorting to that quite yet, but when it looks like this, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But that didn't help because this one, oh, it has electricity now, but yes, someone threw the fuel away, you know. But this is not a problem here. Yes, this is easily fixed. Even though this has very, very little. Load, fuel, yes, and here, unload fuel. And make sure that you get a few of these rounds in before the other ones make it over here. Yes, we'll do it. We'll have you doing it too. Oh, well, your timing couldn't be better. Although it's not really here where the problem is. Yes, but how many? Could we tear off the road or something temporarily? Temporarily, no. But could we cancel a bit of road? And have a dirt track that we build, so these can go back and forth a bit. And then, when it is 70 tons of fuel, as much as it will take in there, then we open it up for traffic again. Maybe. Maybe not. You see, there he realized that, yes, I need to go fuel up too. And that should be no problem. Building is without power supply. No, it isn't. I fixed. How did you unload then if it is without power supply? Huh? Would you please kindly tell me? What's going on now? Now there are no rights. Now there aren't workers or engineers here. Isn't that lovely then? And that's all of it. That will not disappear because there are no workers in the power plant and they won't get there. No. But every now and then it would appear that a tanker arrives, but it's nowhere near enough for this volume of traffic. It just isn't. I suppose we're going to have to do a manual purchase, an import, straight into here. I mean, I don't like the idea of it, but I'm also a bit sick of this now, you know. Let's see, don't we have like a great, huge Peterbilt tanker? We do. You're set to load up on bitumen, but you don't have to. You know what you do? You do. I think you can go here. Load up on the fuel. Don't do this, and not that neither. There we go. And then you go. Wait a minute here. Did I? I'm just going to check that this is actually the oil fuel storage 3. Yes, that's actually is fuel. Bitumen. Fuel, okay. 50 workers, oh, decent. 3 road vehicles depot, yes. Maybe that's what happened. That's why it died. Yes, this is why it died. Basically, they ran out of fuel. I have caused same issue that I was supposed to be fixing. You know. Yes. But then don't depot and neither the that one. Go to this train diesel station here instead and load up on fuel. And then what are you doing here? Don't unload her. No. Load fuel. And then I suggest you fill up on the way and not when you're up here, because this is not the place to do it at the moment. If you try and do that, we're all going to have a terrible time. If you do a good job, we might actually make it. I mean, there are all the people also driving around in the vehicles, and we're all a little bit low on the fuel situation. As I underestimated the size of this problem. I did. This guy's in a power transformer. No workers. I could just pay for this. At this point, I'm getting sick of this. Yes, I'm going to give up. Screw this. Yeah, you know, this is not going to work. Now they're all parked here, and this is without power supply because no one can work at the power plant because it's all here. Could we catch you on fire or something? No. This is a problem. I don't know what the hell to do here. What the hell to do? No, I don't. This is difficult to figure out. I cannot, in my current state of mind, master. Be gentle on the fuel, please, now. For a while, if you can. Please. We don't have a lot. Well, we have a lot, we just don't have it right here where you need it at the moment. It's just a matter of distribution, and if you could just let us distribute a bit. Yes. The communism here is breaking down a bit. At the moment, the resources are not well distributed. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, cheers anyway. Hello. the moment here at least, yes, we're sort of managing. And the great problem is over there. It's because the rest of the nation. Let's see here now. Because the nuclear power plant is now offline, isn't it? Yes, it is. But the town here, they have power. Yes. They are running off old Bettan here, gamla Bettan. But is the power line up to Husqvarna ready? I hope they had time to finish it. Let's see here. What sort of load are we putting on her here? It looks ready here at least. But no, we're not putting enough load on it. However, what we could do then, if this isn't finished, it is not finished because it is designed to. Is it really not finished? I think it could be finished. It's not finished. I mean, why not? It helps if you connect the thing to a road. What the hell? What has this done to buildings without power supply? Oh, you don't say. You have been without electricity for how long? All year. Almost. Not all year, but a long time. Yes. You're not going to be able to load up on anything here. Or do anything. Are you? Or are you going to be able to build this? Because I've forgotten to do a road. But this power line, where is it? It's here. Okay, but it is 1.6 million rubles. Okay. But why isn't the other one working on it? They have built it all the way to here, and there it became a different bit. Maybe. Yes. I wonder if Husqvarna is in good enough condition to be able to build this without electricity. I hope so. But they have the same problem, with getting fuel. Of course. But here I had forgotten to build a bit of road. Well, why? Wait a minute, why is all of Husqvarna without electricity because of this? Yes, because of because the nuclear power plant is offline and we need this. Yes. That's correct. But here we have something. Nothing. We can't get gravel here because we don't have any electricity. You know what? Screw this. Yes. Sick of this now. There you have it. Yes, building is without power supply, but that's fine. Because now the town is not without power supply. Yes, it won't be for long. Now the town is not without power supply. There you go. That's more like it. Fire destroyed the building. Yes, I'd imagine so. A space for vehicles big in Belarus. The hell? That's the That's the second, whatchamacallit, nuclear thing, and I miss it this time too. Yes, we're getting in the habit of building for money here. Yes, you don't have a related vehicle, do you? Really, I think that this is the least of your worries right now. Yes, then we got rid of even more. High voltage switch, yes. You have, good. Then you're coming with stuff to finish this bit, and then we can stop importing the dirty foreign electricity. We must have some standards. But the crisis is a crisis, and this is a crisis, if there ever was one. Yes, indeed, it was. It is. Now you can load up on the gravel. Then, it doesn't really matter down in Huskvarna, down in Oskarshamn, because even if we can juggle around the power to the fuel, there may not be power, but yes, the aggregates and the things, that they need to load onto the vehicles in order to build these things. The materials needed. You see that pardon me. There is no concrete on the construction site for some reason. Where did you go? Asphalt plant. No resource. Gravel. What? What is going on here? Why you not have gravel? Oh, because all the dumpers are out trying to fuel up, and they can't. Right. Isn't that so? No. What are you doing? No, but the digger is... What? What's going on here? This seems unnecessary to be having this problem. No, we want them to wait, but why hasn't this been a problem before? What is going on here? What is going on here? I don't know what's going on here. Don't touch us here, yes. But you need to get to the excavator in here. It's what does the work, We don't have any people working here. We don't have any people working here, but we need. Wait, yes, there we go. Now. Now you, God damn it! Now you realize that you need to go for a refuel. Oh, God damn it! I give up on this now. Yes, I do. I give up on this. Because this situation is hopeless. I'm not even sure electricity is going to solve it, really. No. I'm not. And now, yes, this now you don't even have this anymore. Screw it. I'm sick of this. I mean, we're importing electricity for the sake. What's wrong with us? We can't be doing. I mean, there will be plenty of things to recover here in the wake of this great catastrophe, calamity. It's not nice. There you should go. Now you should have electricity. Would this be enough? Not the Oskarshamn Electric Substation 2 though, which is here, and that would be because I removed this. Yes, I gave up this one time. That's the way it is. I don't know what that helped, if anything, but did you... you were an unloading thing. Wait a minute, we want you... forklift, no. You know what? Wait a minute here. Come here and unload 100% of anything. And try and make your way in here immediately. If you could just, yes, get in there, sneak in, yes. They don't know, if they only knew the importance of you getting in here, they might. Yes, you see that. That makes a bit of a difference, you know. Unload 100% of the gas station. Wait until unloaded. Wait until no, there you go here. There is madness here by the gas station. Certainly. There is madness. Anyway, let's see here. We have power transformer, Molla Öst. Power transformer. Fire truck was called and headed for the fire. I certainly hope so. We've had enough of bad things happening. I mean, at least around here things are normal. Somewhat. Yeah, there is coal power right now. Is there a fire truck headed for this fire? Yes, there is. Yes, the voltage is not as stable as it was before when we were running off nuclear, but it is what it is. It's something at least. What's happening here? Oh, pretty good. Yes, they're taking care of it. Very good. Yes, did that clear everything? Yes, it did. Yes, that was a bit reckless to remove power from all the gas stations around here. Yes, it was. I'm sorry. I'm fixed now. Yeah, I suppose that's what you get. Sometimes you see, nothing has happened here. Had a bit of a rough one here. I know it started really bad, before it even started. It was really bad, and then I made it worse. Then I made it even worse, and now it's like now the money is. Look at the money. Look at the dollar account. It's constantly ticking down. Let's see if we can't get this done. Yes. Here. This one, so that we don't need to import the electricity. Please. It's running without issues. Very nice. Yes, here they come. I mean, this, you have to say, this is pretty nice. And the cabling is not installed apparently yet. Nice detail. Yes, you can understand why these are expensive. There's quite a bit of steel in them. And quite a bit of work to build. Yes, but if you could hurry it up a little bit. Maybe 200 workdays left. Not in a patient mood this evening. No. I mean, it would have been all fun and laughs if I would have just clicked the damn save button. Yes. You know, if I would have done that, we could have had a look at it. This went wrong and this one went wrong. But I didn't. It doesn't feel well. This is as good as this is as close as it's going to get to that. Yes. Yes, I think I fixed most things in some way or other. Although I also ruined quite a few things here. Quite badly. So, well, this is changing from, look at how great it's all going. I don't know what to do anymore. It's all going so very, very great to, God damn it, we're all going to die. Basically. But look at the ship. Yes, very, very long, very far progress here they made. Yes. Only 4,092 tons of steel left until it's done. Oh, great. Is it done yet? Yes, I think it is. Very nice. Oh, it stopped automatically. Well, if that's the case, we can leave it a bit. Yes, we can. Then it's a good backup as well. Yes, why not? That's how it works in the 2010s. You know, you're interconnected with your neighbor's electricity grid. Mostly. So, is the nuclear power plant not online yet? It must be. Yes, it is. Okay. Fine then. And this, yes, unfortunately it was. Yes, so that's how you cause a severe accident in your kingdom or republic, Soviet workers, and so on. This has turned into something else now. This is a mess. Yes, it's ruined. You know, we shall have to do what we can and muddle through. Dear friends, thank you so very much for watching. Good night.